I feel like one of our main problems is that our confidence, our ego, our identity, it really comes from the wrong place. Like you're confident because you look good. You're confident because you have money. You're confident because you got motion, bro, which is all good things. There's all things that will naturally boost someone else's confidence, right? But on the same note, right, when you don't have these things that society has based confidence on or based getting confidence on, like you start to diminish yourself because of the lack of likes, because of the lack of money, because of the lack of the girls, because you don't have what other people have. Like you start to root confidence in things, right? Our problem is we naturally root our confidence based off the approval of someone else, right? Perfect example, right? I can't play basketball to save my life. I'm one of the very few black people that can't play basketball to save my life, right? And when I went to college, I realized that there are so many other guys that can do that, right? But I can't. Like it's just the one thing that other people could do, but I couldn't do, right? And so, this really started to affect me, and before I even realized it, because now I'm looking at other people, I'm looking at the other guys, right? And I'm starting to wish that I was kind of like them, because when I was in college, I was hella invisible, bro. Like I did not exist back then, bro. Like I was just another guy who was just an average Joe. And I hated it. I did not like it. I hated it, bro. But there was just nothing for me to build my identity on because I didn't have the skills or I didn't have the talents that, other guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so because I couldn't do what almost every other guy could at school, that just naturally started to diminish my confidence in my head because now I'm starting to like belittle myself, especially when I'm around these other guys. Perfect example, right? The majority of my friends play basketball, right? And they invite me to play with them, right? And so the thing is, when I play against these guys, everyone on the court knows how to play except me. Everyone knows the plays, everyone has chemistry, but me, I'm just there to just occupy space. And I'm noticing it and it's belittling my confidence. I remember this one instance, right? It was a 2v2. I knew everyone playing, but I was on a team with this one guy I didn't know, right? And I'm tired, by the way. So I don't know what I'm doing and I'm tired. So my brain and my hands ain't gonna work probably. It ain't gonna coordinate, right? I did something, bro. Like I'm just not up to I'm just not doing my best, bro. And the guy I was playing with, he was just getting fed up with me, bro. Like he did not like he was not jacking what I was doing, bro. Like he got mad annoyed. He can tell he was getting frustrated with my playing, bro. And you try to be nice about it, you try to be polite, but I can tell, bro. I can tell. And you see, and these little things I pick up and I note on because I know I'm not good. I'm not like them. You see what I'm saying? And so now that diminishes my confidence even more because I can't do what everyone else is doing. I can't do what the other guys are doing. I don't have what the other guys have. I don't look like the other guys look. You know what I'm saying? And so that kind of like naturally makes you like belittle yourself. It makes you think of yourself very little naturally. And I was thinking about it just a few minutes ago. I was like, bro, but my confidence shouldn't be coming from what next man thinks of me, bro. Like I should be absolutely terrible at basketball and still think the world of myself. Like I should actually, it should be like I should have absolutely nothing going on for me, and still like have that much confidence in myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people, they like I said, they base their confidence on likes, they base their confidence on how much girls they get, they base their confidence on how much money they make, they base their confidence on what they got going on for themselves. When realistically, your confidence should be based on who you are. Then the problem with a lot of us, we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are. We don't know what we can do, right? Like we often forget where we came from, and we often forget like what we can accomplish, what we're capable of, and we often forget ourselves when we're in the presence of other people that we subconsciously think are better than us, right? Like you're trying to draw your confidence based off what people who appear to be doing better than you think of you, right? You're trying to draw your confidence from people who have this and the third, and you're trying to draw your approval from other people. But realistically, your confidence should come from you. And it may sound cliched, but I mean, but it's the honest. But
I hate myself. Oh, I hate myself. I hate myself.
A lot of us, we're struggling with our confidence because we just simply forget who we are. Some of us, we just don't even know who we are. Like, you don't know your attributes. You don't really know who you are when push comes to shove. You don't really know who you are when struggles and trials come. We're trying to build our confidence and pull it and find it in what other people say about us and what we look like and in what we have. When in reality, true confidence comes from what happens behind closed doors and the decisions we make up here and what we choose to do and what we choose not to do when no one really sees it, right? And I guess what I'm trying to say is that in order to be really confident, you have to know who you are. For example, with me again, like when I'm on the court, I think to myself, I'm not like them. Everyone on the court is nicer than me. I cannot play basketball to save my life, but guess what? I can play piano, bro. I can play piano better than anyone else on the court. But you see, we're so caught up with now when we're so caught up with other people that we tend to forget ourselves in the presence of other people. You see what I'm saying? It's weird. Human psychology is weird, but it's how we are, bro. You got to remember who you are. And to remember who you are, you have to stop caring about what other people think. I know you hear it a lot, but you have to stop caring about what other people think about you, bro. You have to, I'm so serious, bro. You have to stop caring about what other people think, because I realize this. I just realized this, bro. People only care about themselves. Like the only thing that is forever staying on their mind is themselves. Now, this may be a low-key stretch and maybe a crazy example to make, bro. But y'all, everybody, the entire internet was in an uproar when they found out that Kenneth's girlfriend was in a relationship with her own cousin, bro. With her own cousin. Everybody had reactions to it. Everybody had reactions. Everybody had something to say. Everyone was genuinely appalled. Everyone. And guess what? We all moved on. I, for one, forgot about it. I just now remembered it to give an example. And guess what? I'm going to forget about it again. Now, I'm not saying to go cheat on your partner with your cousin. Please don't. But what I'm saying is this, right? What you do in the long run matters to just you, right? You have to matter to you, because the truth of the matter is you don't really matter that much to other people outside your family and your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really matter that much. People gonna look, people gonna have a reaction, and they gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? People gonna look, they're gonna be like, yo, what is she doing? Yo, what is that guy doing? Yo, whose man is this? And they gonna go right back to their own train of thought. They're gonna go right back to obsessing over themselves, because that's human nature, bro. We're naturally selfish. We don't care about other people. We only care about ourselves, and that's how it is. It sounds evil, it sounds cruel, but it's an evil world we live in, bro. Everybody cares about themselves. Everybody's out for themselves. That's why you can't be concerned about what other people think about you. That's why you can't be concerned about if she's gonna text you back or if he likes you, because at the end of the day, bro, they're not thinking the way you're thinking. They're obsessed over themselves. That girl is obsessed over herself and how she looks. You gotta be obsessed with yourself. You have to be obsessed with yourself. You gotta find out who you are, because being obsessed with yourself, finding out who you are, that's where your real confidence comes from, bro. That's where you really come from, bro. That's where really come from, bro. So you see, now I know every time I go on the court that there's always gonna be someone, if not everyone, that's gonna be better than me. But you see me, I don't care, because I know myself, bro. I know I can play piano better than a lot of people. And it's just to play piano, I can play saxophone a little bit, I can play guitar a little bit, I can play bass a little bit. I'm music man, nigga. Like what? Like, bro. And you see, I know this because I reevaluated myself and took the time to be like, okay, I can't do this, but I can do this. You know what I'm saying? And my confidence isn't coming from other things or the people who likes or money or stuff, but it's coming from who I am as a person. My confidence comes from the fact that I can't do this out of third, but you know, I'm a cool dude, man. Like I really, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool and I'm resilient. You know what I'm saying? Self-diagnose yourself and find out the things that make you you, and and root your confidence in the attributes that make you you, and build yourself based on the attributes that make you you. Stop caring about what other people think about your attributes, because at the end of the day, their life does not revolve around your attributes, and your life does not revolve around their attributes. Everyone is obsessed with themselves. You need to be obsessed with yourself too. You need to be obsessed with yourself too. You need to care about yourself too. You need to stop caring about what other people think, and you need to start caring about you. You see what I'm saying? And this all goes to my second point. Remember who you are. Remember your upbringing. Remember your story. Everyone has a story. If you are alive, you have a story, and you have a reason as to why you're still alive. There's something that's keeping you going. There's something that's pushing you, something that's keeping you forward. You know what I'm saying? You have to remember who you are. You have to remember who you are. You have to remember who you are, right? When you remember who you are, when you know yourself, and when you figure out who you are, you have to remember that. And when you remember who you are, I promise I will take you places, bro. Like, it will take you places. What your parents did for you, bro. Remember the advice that other people gave, and remember what you've done to get to where you are today. Because and even though where you are today may not be where you want to be forever, be grateful that where you are today isn't where you used to be back then. You see what I'm saying? This is what you need to root your confidence in: your growth, your character development, your morals, your soul. People, your soul, man. Your soul. Stop rooting your confidence in these things that do not matter, bro. I know for a fact that I don't care about how much money you have, because it has nothing to do with me. You see what I'm saying? And how much likes you get on Instagram, guys. I'm telling you, man, please do not base your confidence on social media status, because all it takes is one thing to change, one variable, one factor, and for all of that to go downhill, bro. When the cameras are off, when no one's looking at you, when no one is praising you or glazing you in the comments, who are you? What can you say about yourself that does not involve other people? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, what can you say about yourself that does not involve other people? And for the love of God, do not base your identity in girls. Do not base your identity in relationships. Please do not base your confidence in how much girls you can pull. Please don't. Because that's not good, bro. I mean, you can flip it and say you're charismatic. You can flip it and say you're funny and other people see it. But what I'm trying to say is this, bro. If your identity is so superficial that it's only based on social media, women, money, and what money can buy, you seriously need to evaluate yourself. Because there will be moments of time where the only thing that will matter is how you feel up here. And when that time comes, you need to know how to pick yourself up, because I'm telling you, the girls that you text on Instagram won't be able to be there for you when you're mentally going through hell. The amount of likes and subscribers and followers and viewers you have, it won't matter when you're mentally going through hell. The amount of money you have, I mean, sure, it can buy you some stuff to suppress the how you feel mentally. It can buy some to suppress how you feel, but you're still suppressing the mental pain, and you can continue suppressing your pain with how much stuff you can buy. But at some given point in time, you're going to have to address up here. And what I'm trying to say is this: up here matters, bro. Up here matters. Your mental matters. Your confidence matters, because your confidence will take you places. Your confidence will take you places. Your confidence is for some of you, the barrier between making it and not making it. You see what I'm saying? Like, your confidence will take you places, but you have to find it, and you have to find out who you are. Find out who you are, emphasize on your strengths, work on your weaknesses, and build your confidence based on who you are. And I promise you, your mental health will just come up, bro. Your depression, your anxiety will ease off, bro. Finding out exactly what makes you you is one of the ways that life turns around for many people, including me. Finding out what makes you you, finding out your identity, and finding your confidence is one of the ways to turn around your life and to feel so much better about yourself. And I'm advising you to please do just that. Jesus loves you, and so do I.